so much. Have a good one. Thank you.
Oh yeah, can I have a grilled cheese with tomato soup?
And it's usually the people that say they never change. That's when you told me that the storms will come. We just gotta learn to dance in the rain. Then you said, don't worry, 'cause babe, you got me and I'm staying right here. And though the seasons change, my love will stay the same for you. Yes, it's true. You're the only constant thing in my world. When there's no one left around, it's just me and my girl. I know that change is just a part of this life, but our love will stand the test of time. 'Cause baby, you're my constant, constant. Darling, you're my constant, constant. It's an unpredictable life on my own, yeah. I can be surrounded by many, but still feel alone. That's when you told me that you'd always be there for me. And I'm always coming back to the one I call home. Yeah, yeah, you're the only constant thing in my world, When there's no one left around, it's just me. It's just you and me, baby. I know that change is just a part of this life, but our love will stand the test of time. 'Cause baby, you're my constant, constant. Darling, you're my constant, constant.
I'll be your constant.
Darling, you're my constant. Darling, you're my constant, you're my constant.
So beautiful. What's her name? Or his story? Wow. Yes.
La 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 la.
Do you have a pumpkin spice latte or smaller one? Thank you.
Hey, had a couple drinks tonight, I'm hella faded. Send another one my way. You got that fireball, but I don't need no chasing. Cause all I wanna chase is you. Forget these other guys, you don't need them. We can keep it cool for the weekend. Your body, your mind's all I'm thinking. I'm not playing around, I'll make you feel good. 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 Yeah, don't that feel good? Ooh, don't that feel good? Yeah, don't that feel good? You make me feel good. So hey, we can take it to my place. You looking fine as hell and I just wanna taste it. So tell me girl, what you trying to do? Forget these other guys, you don't need them. We can keep it cool for the weekend. Your body, your mind's all I'm thinking. I'm not playing around, I'll make you feel good. 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 I only want you, all on me, baby. You got the moves, girl, it's so amazing. I hope you'll be spending the night. Cause if you want me in the morning, I'll make you feel good.
그래, 잊지 마. 진짜요? 형, 진짜요? 형이 잘 먹어야 돼. 형이 잘 먹어야 돼. 야, 맛이 매다 되잖아. 아우 시원하다. 야, 근데 오늘 나오면서 오랜만에 바람이 시원해가지고 기분이 진짜 좋더라고. 근데 어제
되게 来保证的东西会程度很少。
When my head is full of questions and the sky is full of rain, when I'm worrying about what I can't change, I take a look at my reflection and try to make a funny face, and for a second all my sorrows melt away. As if we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. We can just live inside this moment. You and I get through the darkness, knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile, yeah, if we just smile. Maybe we focus on the future. No use in living in the past. Try to remember that the bad times never last. And every day one step at a time, we gonna make it alright. If we stick together, we'll be fine. 'Cause if we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. We can just live inside this moment. You and I get through the darkness, knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile when the sky is falling, smile when the love comes calling. We can take tomorrow on with style. If we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. We can just live inside this moment. You and I get through the darkness, knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile, yeah, if we just smile, if we just smile.
All right. Well, thank you.
Going to try to go horseback riding.
Yeah, but I also have to ask them.
But it was nice that you still got to
Before you get off that
Spice latte with regular milk. Thank you so much.
If I order on your website today, I'll order it today.
the website.
And then we can.
No, because we've already had to.
So wrap it up.
Like that's my.
See it in the little things that you're doing, so beautifully clueless. I get lost inside a moment with you. It's unfair how you're so unaware of what you do to me.